Yeah, come on up in here. Tell Ankh and smash Rockwell and yeah, come on up in here. And Wujah that they were wrong and to come up in here. Call them niggas, put that shit in their chat. They've been on the motherfucking live for 21 hours. Yep, get their black ass up in here. So check this out. I don't have time to be here all day. This is going to be at most 15 minutes. Okay? At most, this is going to be 15 minutes. So I did a live stream yesterday with 3 other brothers. And I told people before we got started, you're going to see a live stream with 4 men without any bickering and arguing like the Amun-Ra squads do. Right? And we weren't arguing, and we had a smooth discussion between 4 mature men. Everyone was shook and nervous before we got into that discussion when I advertised on social media and YouTube. They were scared to death because people are shaking in their boots about this Black Egypt being debunked. And they're trying to save face. They're erratic. They're going nuts. All behind Chief X. So I titled my video, Black/White, excuse me. What did I say? What was my title? Was Ancient Egyptians Black/White was my title, something like that. No. Black/White Ancient Egyptians, right? And it went well. So after it, these people were so erratic, so shook, so scared and full of fear that the Hotep hustle is over, that they went live, made the same exact title I had, and went about to debunk or badmouth our discussion. Right? So they went live trolling my live. They're still live today. 21-hour live stream, all about Chief X's claims. That's how powerful I am. That a group of 10 men had to get together and do a 21-hour live stream all about Chief X. I roll by myself. I'm my own man. I stand alone. I don't need 10, 20 other cats to debunk something or make my point. I make my point all by myself. I'm sitting here all by myself, all alone. I don't need a team. So it took 20 niggas in a 21-hour video to come for me. Now, you know, people got to be shook to make a 21-hour live stream about little old Chief X attempting to prove me wrong, and they couldn't. I asked these people, what was one thing I said wrong in my video yesterday? No one can come up with anything. One thing they came up with was pottery. Wavy line pottery found in the Naqada period around Abydos in Upper Egypt. I made a claim in my live stream that a lot of that pottery, these are my exact words, a lot of that pottery found in pre-dynastic Egypt came from outside of Egypt. This is what I said, and that was my claim to the live stream. And that was the only thing that they can come up with that I was wrong about. But guess what? I wasn't wrong. Wasn't wrong one bit. And I'm about to show you. So after my live stream is over, I'm like, why are these guys streaming so long, trolling my video? They are that upset about Chief X and his people who made a video, right? And was calling me out, get on the live stream, come on, hit the link and come on the Zoom and come on the live stream. We gonna get you, Chief X. And they had intentions of doubling up, triple teaming me. Soon as I get on the link, I said, you guys said I was wrong and or lied. Prove it. And what was wrong with anything I said in my video? And they got to cutting me off and shit. Then they got to double teaming me, and I snapped on their ass. I said, you know what? Fuck you niggas. I'm out of here. Because they weren't able to have an adult conversation like I'm able to have an adult conversation. I was on for all of 1 minute before I had to bounce out the door because the fix was in. And they were about to triple team me. But I left their live stream, and here's why. I said, these niggas is full of shit. These niggas claim that they're scholars and they've been studying ancient Egypt forever. And they have no clue on what I said. And they act like they're smarter than me. So let me just share my screen and show what the fuck I was talking about and prove myself right so they can eat fucking cheese and shut the fuck up. Hold on. Okay. Now I'm just looking at my tablet to make sure the screen pops up. Okay, it popped up. I see. Okay. So here we go. Ain't this what they was talking about? I'm just waiting for the delay. Okay, there we go. Ain't this what y'all was talking about? Wavy line pottery all in the Naquata period? Huh? Ankh and smash Rockwell. Wasn't this what y'all was talking about? I said a lot of that pottery in pre-dynastic Egypt came from outside of Africa. Prove it, Chief X. Okay, here we go. The Gerza culture, pre-dynastic Egypt. The Gerza, let me just blow this up so everybody can see and we'll all be fucking clear. And these niggas can shut their goddamn mouth up. Here we go. The Gerza culture, if that's how you pronounce it. The Gerza culture, also called Naquata II, refers to the archaeological stage of Gerza, a prehistoric Egyptian cemetery located on the west bank of the Nile. Are we clear? A pre-dynastic cemetery, a prehistoric Egyptian cemetery. This is pre-dynastic Egypt, and we're talking about the pottery. Okay? So, refers to archaeological site, prehistoric cemetery located along the west bank of the Nile. The necropolis is named after El Gerza, the nearby contemporary town in Egypt. Gerza is situated only a few miles due east of the oasis in Fayum. The Gerza culture is a material culture identified by archaeologists. It is the second of 3 phases of the prehistoric Naquata cultures, and so is also known as Naquata II. Are you with me so far? Okay, let's roll down. And this is some of the artwork and the pottery and shit right here. And you know what I mean? There goes Jebelian, a pre-dynastic mummy who is of Levant, Near East, North African descent, not sub-Saharan African. Let's go on down. It's talking about Jebelian pre-dynastic mummy with Naquata decorated jars on its side, circa 3400 BC, right? Pottery, right? Because we're talking about this, right? Wavy lane pottery, right? Let's go. So Ankh can shut his goddamn mouth. What the fuck does this say? It says contact with Western and Central Asia. That means outside of Africa that the pottery and these things come from. It says what? Distinctly foreign objects in art forms, distinctly foreign objects in art forms entered Egypt during this period, indicating contacts with several parts of Asia. Ain't Asia outside of Africa? Is Chief X right or not? Yes, I'm right. Let these niggas know. Contacts with several parts of Asia. Scientific analysis of ancient wine jars in Abydos has shown that there was some high volume wine trade with who? The Levant. During that period, the Levant is outside of Africa. Objects such as the Jebel El Arak knife handle, which has patently what? Mesopotamian relief carvings on it, have been found where? In Egypt. Mesopotamia is outside of Egypt. And the silver, which appears in this period, can only have been obtained from where? Asia Minor. What the fuck is Ankh and Smash Rockwell talking about? I'm going to tell you what they're talking about. They're trying to brainwash you. That's what they're doing. And they're dead wrong. They talk all this shit, and I'm fucking right. Relief carvings have been found in Egypt, and the silver, which appears in this period, can only have obtained from Asia Minor. In the form, lapis lazuli trade in the form of beads from its only known prehistoric source, Badakhshan in northeastern Afghanistan, also reached ancient Gerza. Other discovered grave goods are on display here. Am I right or wrong? Look, Mesopotamian king on the Jebel Erech knife that was in Egypt. Look, Naqada period, Jebel El Arak knife in the Department of Pre-Dynastic Egyptian Antiquities. Mesopotamian king is on the goddamn artwork in palettes. As masters of animal on the Jebel Erech knife at the top of the handle, dated circa 3300, 3200 BC, where? In Abydos, Egypt. Mesopotamian shit all up in Egypt, all up and down the Nile on the pottery. I know what I'm talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. And examples, this work of art shows the influence of Mesopotamia on Egypt at an early date. They've always been in Egypt from Asia. And watch, let's just click on the Egypt-Mesopotamian relations. What does this say? Egypt-Mesopotamia relations. Egypt-Mesopotamia relations were the relations between civilizations of ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia in what? The Middle East. They seem to have developed from the 4th millennium BC, starting in the Uruk period for Mesopotamia circa 4000-3100 BC, and half the millennium younger Gerzian culture of prehistoric Egypt. What the fuck is y'all talking about? What is y'all talking about? I see you, Ankh. Tell the truth. Was I right or was I wrong? And I need some apologies. I came on to show you this and talk about this, but you didn't want to hear it because you didn't want your followers to hear the truth. Mesopotamia influences can be found, Mesopotamian influences can be seen in the visual arts of Egypt. Shut your mouth. In technology, weaponry, and imported products, and also in the possible transfer of writing even from Mesopotamia to Egypt. Who's right? This is what you're talking about, Abjaware? Wavy line pottery? We're not talking about combs, Donnie Williams. And those aren't nappy-headed combs. All combs, and this is why I keep telling people, this is what I'm telling you. This is how I know people did not watch my debate, my presentation called Black Egypt Debunked. It's 3 hours. I can tell nobody watched it by what they're saying. I clearly showed in that I debunked the comb issue. I said even Romans and Greeks have them kind of combs. That's how they made combs in ancient times. They were all the fucking same. The comb debate has been debunked. Jesus Christ. Watch Black Egypt Debunked. It's 3 hours. And then come to my live stream I did yesterday. And then come here to see I am 100% correct in every single video I've made and spoke on. 100%. Everyone else is wrong. This is why nobody has rebutted my video 3 months ago. These niggas don't know what they're talking about. You can write 100 books. Go to Egypt 100 times. Walk through every fucking museum you want to. Chief X is still right up out of Compton. I'm busting y'all ass from Compton. Busting y'all ass. Ain't that what you was talking about, Ankh? Didn't I prove my point? Egypt, Mesopotamia relations. Now let me go to this scholar who's breaking it down. Let's further drive the dagger in your back. Listen and shut your goddamn mouth.
Here we have Nakata stuff, and you can see a bull trampling here, and this shows you that they already had the bull that comes from Sumerian area, and
say it again. Say it again.
Somewhat unique.
Say it again and listen.
Here we have Nakata stuff, and you can see a bull trampling here, and this shows you that they already had the bull that comes from Sumerian area, and
where does that bull come from? Sumerian area. Shut your mouth.
Up through the Caucasus Mountain area. Here we have the different city symbols that are here, and long arms attached out to a rope that's holding on to it. So this is pretty much getting tribal areas together. And what we're going to look at is tribal areas and their different influences on things. A lot of these old tablets just have like a lot of animals onto them. There's a dog down here that's already been domesticated, but here's the makeup area that they have.
He said the makeup area. It's just like Narmer's palette. Them people, like Narmer's palette, they call it the makeup palette with this little round thing right here. Yeah. Yeah.
There's strange depictions of giraffes. But and these giraffes, by the way, are carnivorous, and they're licking on a goat. So, or maybe an ibex or some type. Because this is the
and of course, a lot of those sheep and goats come from outside of Africa. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Tell everybody Chief X is fucking right. Chief X is 100, and he knew what he was talking about. Amin Rosquad is wrong. Ankh and Smash Rockwell is wrong. And you guys are the scholars. Well, the wise man beats your ass every time. I'm not a scholar. I'm a wise man. And a wise man beats the brakes off of scholars every fucking time.
It's got two dogs going up and down on either side, and then the giraffes in the center, and a palm tree. And so kind of unique setting thing. And this doesn't actually have a makeup thing on it, so that makes it more of an oddity. And they did have the ears sticking out the side. This is the handle of one of the...
Listen and shut your mouth. Listen again.
There's some ceremonial knives, and indeed the blade part of it seems to be chipped. It's it's chipped and churted away, very much like Clovis points are and stuff. You may be able to see the starting of one down here in the bottom, how they look. And this is more ivory that's here, knob for holding on perhaps, but it shows you this
Wait a minute. Here we go. Listen.
Sumerian depiction. It shows you this Sumerian depiction here.
What did he say?
It shows you this Sumerian depiction here.
Shut your mouth. Sumerian depictions?
Of the man holding the two lions, and so it's a Sumerian. And so this shows you the other connections that I've been showing all along. And indeed here you can see these boats better in this depiction probably than these boats that are down here, these Sumerian reed boats.
What kind of reed boats? He said Sumerian reed boats, didn't he? Didn't I tell your black ass outside of Egypt, Ankh? Smash Rockwell? Bend a knee. You bend the knee to Chief X. You niggas over there for 21 hours trolling me. It took 10 niggas in 21 hours for them to try to fuck with me, and they're still dead wrong. I roll alone. I beat the brakes off of 10 niggas at one time. You know why? Because I stand on truth, and I can prove every fucking thing I said. Now, I can keep going on and on with this video. He's breaking shit down. But I ain't got all day to waste my time on petty ass niggas who don't know nothing about no motherfucking Egypt, who don't know shit about shit, who pontificates and fronts because they mad at Chief X for destroying their belief. I just destroyed your belief. Don't tell me about no motherfucking wavy line pottery. You've been running your mouth about some wavy line pottery for 2 months now. And you've been wrong about it all, huh? Shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your mouth. It's fight night. I'm sick of you niggas. I'm about to smoke me a joint and watch these fights on the UFC. And I don't give a fuck no more. And I will never, ever, 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 ever go on any panel with the Amun-Ra squad or any of its affiliates because they do not know how to have a conversation. They're foul, they're rude, and they are angry people who are unhappy with life. They're unhappy with their life. And the conscious community is being remodeled, like I said at the beginning of this year. The Hotep hustle is over. And if you think I'm done, you're wrong again. I got shit coming. I got people coming. And you guys will shut your goddamn mouth and you will motherfucking get on your knee and bend the knee. Bend the knee to Chief X, goddammit. I'm sick of you bitch ass niggas. Yep. I am sick of you hoe ass niggas talking that shit. I came on your platform 2 different times in the last 24 hours, and I came on respectfully. And as I was trying to show respect, them niggas jumped on me, called me all kind of names, insulted the shit out of me, all kind of shit. You niggas is wrong. The rabbit always got the motherfucking gun. The rabbit always got the motherfucking gun. I'm that rabbit. I'm that mirror that you got to look into and hate me for life because I destroyed your income. Your income is attached to repping Egypt. If you're not talking about Egypt and Hebrews, you guys have nothing else to talk about. We sick of you niggas talking about vaccine shit every goddamn day, preaching to the choir for a year fucking straight. This is why you guys will never increase your followers. Never. Never, ever. And I got me a motherfucking, and I'm about to get down on YouTube. I bought me a motherfucking mic. I got me a new camera, and it's on. I'm going to drown all you bitch niggas' mouths out. I'm going to drown all you niggas out and I'm gonna show you how to grow a channel. I'm gonna show you how you have an adult conference. See, I can talk shit, act the fool, be passionate. I'm by myself. But when I have a panel and I'm doing some real shit, hold on. Hey, baby girl. You okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to end my live stream right now, sweetie. Okay. Yeah. The ladies love me. You hating on that too? Oh, they mad as hell. They mad as hell. Oh, man, I'm reading these comments just laughing at you niggas, man. Y'all trolled my video and put the same title I had on it because you were shook. And I shook the foundation. And this wavy line pottery bullshit Ankh's been spewing was the only thing you niggas can come up with and say that I was wrong about. And guess what? I just proved I was right. Come again. You guys didn't want to debate me. I called everybody out for 3 months and I will prove it. So shut your mouth. And nobody wanted it. I was paying niggas to debate me. Nobody wanted it. Smash Rockwell can talk that shit now. Asar can talk that shit now. Ujaro can talk that shit now. But when I offered that $300, you niggas didn't want to take it because you weren't confident in no Black Egypt. And you were dealing with Chief X, who's undefeated in debates. You goddamn right. I'm undefeated in debates. And that's why niggas was scared. I was gonna bust their ass out in front of thousands of people. You better be glad you didn't take the debate. And here we is. So what I had to do was, God damn it, these coward ass niggas don't want to take the debate. Reggie, Jabari, none of these niggas, nobody in the House of Consciousness, nobody on the Amon-Ra squad, nobody, nowhere wanted the debate. So I said, fuck it. Let me just put down a presentation. And it was a cold-blooded 3-hour presentation that got 5,000 views right now. Anybody of importance seen it. And niggas acted like the video don't exist. They so fucking scared. That video was so cold-blooded and meticulous. These niggas was shook. So no, I'm not debating nobody. You lost your chance. You lost the chance to debate. That's why I was forced to do my own personal presentation, right? And hold on. Yeah, so I'm about to end this debate. Nobody wanted it, so I had to do a presentation. And then nobody has even rebutted the presentation. You won't find shit wrong in the presentation. No one has rebutted the presentation at all. So we went live yesterday to have another discussion about it, and they shook. And this is why Amon-Ra Squad, who has never streamed in their entire life for 21 hours, that's why they streamed for 21 hours, because they were that shook and that scared. They had to have a team of niggas come at me, and I still beat their ass. I'm out. I'm not giving you no goddamn link. Nigga, it's too late. We will never conversate.